From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat's going to be on as we finish out the week, but we could see showers and some storms going into Friday. Model data hinting a disturbance is going to be rolling in, so we've upped the rain chances there. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. First off, though, as we take a look at the water vapor imagery, high pressure continues to edge towards us. Yesterday it was western Mexico. Earlier today it was central Mexico, north of Mexico City. Now it's on the Rio Grande, so we know that's going to be sitting on us tomorrow, and that's going to allow for subsident weather. And when we get a little compressional heating going on, we should be a few degrees hotter than today for sure. Today 92, which was not too bad. We should be pushing 94, 95, maybe even 96 tomorrow. Elsewhere, you have an upper level system up in the northwest that's producing the possibility of some snow. And then this upper low here is going to help energize a surface low pressure system off the Florida coast. More on that in just a bit. But as we take a look at the lower 48, look at this. Winter weather advisories up across portions of Idaho, western Montana, so winter not too far away. We'd just like to get to fall, but some folks are already seeing some winter-like conditions. But for us, we are still stuck in summer mode. Now, did have a few showers in the northern part of the state earlier today, but right around this evening, a few sprinkles, but just debris clouds moving through Acadiana. We'll see those clouds moving on through, and that will also hold and interrupt our temperatures from dropping for a few hours tonight until they clear out, and then temperatures will settle down into the lower 70s. So a little warm and humid out there certainly this evening. Power Doppler 3, all is quiet here. So let's get into the tropics. Gulf of Mexico, nice and clean the way we like it. In the Atlantic, we have a hurricane. We have a disturbance that's come off the African coast that has a 70% chance of developing over the next 7 days. And then we have this system right here just off the coast of Florida. This is a 40% chance of development, tropical development. We do know low pressure is going to develop, but it may not be quite tropical in nature, and we'll show you that in a bit. This is Nigel now, 90-mile-per-hour winds, a mature hurricane beginning to accelerate off to the north at 25, not affecting any land. So we'll move on to this disturbance here by Florida, and we'll bring in the graph model. Graph model does a very good job of modeling these type of low pressure systems, and this is what we see, a low pressure broadening right here. The crazy thing is it's going to move almost due north or maybe a little northwest, so there's going to be the possibility of tropical storm-like conditions. We think this is going to start out as a hybrid but to acquire some tropical characteristics, and tropical characteristics means it's deriving energy from the ocean, but you're also going to have some dry air wrapping around, but with the upper level support that makes it non-tropical. So this may be a subtropical storm. The name could be Ophelia, so we'll watch that, and it should bring some pretty strong winds to portions of the Carolinas and some pretty heavy rains all the way up through New York and New England as we head into this weekend. So that's going to be interesting for those folks. We're nice and quiet in the tropics here, and I see it staying that way at least through the first week, maybe 2 weeks of October. We'll keep our fingers crossed that we escape this hurricane season without a scrape. 72, 71 overnight tonight. Tomorrow in the mid-90s with partly cloudy skies, a few more clouds in the afternoon. Then a disturbance looks to be moving to the southeast as we head Friday morning. By the afternoon, we see a few showers and thunderstorms popping up, and then maybe a little bit better coverage. I'm hoping the HRRR model is not just getting a little funky on us. So I've raised the rain chance to 30%. This would actually argue for 50 or 60%, but we'll wait and see how the models look as we go into tomorrow. But looking a little bit more promising for rain on Friday. So mid-60s overnight tonight for the northern parishes, upper 60s to lower 70s across the coastal areas, and pretty much the same along the coast. And then tomorrow, anywhere between 94 to 97, a good bet across a good part of Acadiana. Alexandria up to 97. 95's on the I-10 corridor. Don't drive that. The speed limit's 70. And then we'll have temperatures in the mid-90s as we go to the coastal parishes as well. So 72, the overnight low tonight. A pleasant evening overall. Some of those clouds, though, moving in, and our SkyCast data, our TrueView data, catching that. Those clouds will thin out by daybreak tomorrow. And then tomorrow, sun and cloud mix. It's going to be a nice day overall, but hot hot in the afternoon, 95 the high, and I refuse to tell you what the heat index is going to be, at least on the graphic, but it'll be 101 or 102. And there's that 30% for Friday. We have that. That's new tonight at 10, and then maybe another chance of showers and a few storms next Tuesday. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that, but no real big soakers on the way, unfortunately, but we'll take temperatures next week, maybe dipping down into the mid to upper 60s again. So
it's a start.
We are just slowly inching toward fall.
We'll get there. Just in time for winter.
Right, exactly.
Probably at this pace.
The Louisiana way.
Thanks, Rob.